And to avoid a $100 fine, I have to drain the oil. Okay, there's no oil. Welcome, hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I got it 2 days ago. And I've already put at least 18 hours into it. The last time I checked it was, wait, no. Last time I checked it was 14 hours. So at least 15 hours. In 2 days. I have a problem. I mean, it's a very... what's the word? There's a lot of grinding involved. You have to... You basically start out... I've done quite a bit of it to prepare for the videos, because I didn't want to do the videos for you guys where I fix other people's cars. I'm going to fix other people's cars to get money off camera. That way I can fix my cars. If you are planning on getting this game, this is something very, it's going to save you a lot of fucking money. Because I just found out about it. It takes... You unlock to where you can go to barns and stuff, like earlier in the game. But when you unlock the junkyard... That's the place you want to be able to go. Because I already own this car. It's in worse shape. No, actually, this one here is in worse shape than the one I bought. Because the one I bought from a barn. See how this one's $19,000 for this? I spent 37... like somewhere around there, $37,000 or $40,000 for the same car. Okay, we might... I didn't even see this over here. If I can afford this, I'm going to still run around. If I can afford this, I'm going to buy this since I'm here. Oh, I love fucking Shelby Cobras. Oh... I jizzed. Okay, but if you come to the junkyard, everything's a lot cheaper because they're in worse condition, but with what I'm doing, it's going to save me a lot of money because I'm going to be replacing everything on them anyhow. Okay, there's a second Shelby Cobra, so I'm going to buy the cheaper of the two. The other one was what, 19.4? Come on, bud. Yeah, I'm getting the other one. I knew this was going to be more just by looking at it. You can tell that it's in better shape. I don't like searching the junk in this game because it's exactly what it's called. Junk. I never find anything good. Wait. Oh, no, fuck. Like, from here back, it looks like a Nova. And it got me excited. But then I looked at the front and it's an Oldsmobile. Cry. I'm probably going to end up buying the, oh, what? This is $26K for this? Well, the other one's cheaper, so I guess we're getting the other one. Fuck. Actually, no, I might be able to find a cheaper version, like a cheaper one, later, because I really just need the frame. That's it. I don't need doors, I don't need the wheels, I don't need anything. So, I already have 2 vehicles. I'm gonna leave here, and I'm gonna come right back there. That way it spawns new cars, like different ones. I still want the Shelby Cobra. They have a 57 Chevy Bel Air. It's either a Trans Am or a Camaro, or they have both in the game. I want both if there are separate vehicles, because they're like very, very similar in real life. Go back to junkyard. Like over here, this area of the map is where barns pop up, but once you go to the barn once, you have to fix like 2 or 3 cars, or wait a while until you can go back and do that again, like to search a different barn, because those don't regenerate like the junkyard does. But I mean, it doesn't really matter, because the junkyard, everything in it's cheaper anyhow. Like I bought that Dodge Charger Daytona, aka Plymouth Superbird. I bought that for like $40K, and then I come here and they want like fucking 20. That looks like a Pinto. Fuck that. Yes, they are 2 separate cars. Okay, the other one's exactly the same as this, but the front bumper is for the Trans Am and the hood's different. Let's see how much this baby is. 16K. I will buy this one if there's not something better, because I still need to save up my money. There's a fastback Mustang. Looks like another Superbird back there. I don't know if I already have that truck. That's an older Firebird. Let me look at the front. Yeah, I think I already own this one. I don't remember what it's even called, so it doesn't really help me out. Smith 1500, I think that's the one I already own. Because I own these 2 cars right now in my own garage. Okay, we can make our way back to the Camaro. I've been asking for a game like this for so long. They finally added it. But the question is, what car do I want to do? I'm going to do all of them, all my personal ones in videos. So I'll probably do like part 1 of, like part 1 engine of Superbird or something like that. I think I'll start, I don't know what one I want to start with. Because I just fucking love cars. Which is a problem. Which is a big, big problem. Go into my parking lot, and then we can decide on what one we want to start fixing up. This episode is most likely just going to be me taking all the parts off of one of my cars. And then I'm going to have to earn enough money to be able to buy all those parts. Actually, I still need to unlock the paint shop. There's my 3 beautiful cars. This is the one that I spent 40-something K on, which, if I would have known I could have gotten it for like 20, I would have. Is this the... I do believe it is. Yeah, it's a Smith 1500. This one's actually... Uh-oh. Okay, this one's actually a little bit nicer. This game still has quite a few bugs. Like, several times... I'll do this one first. That's not what I wanted. Several times I have... Why are you doing this to me? What? Can I... What? Okay, maybe I have to get in. But it won't start. I know it won't start. Because I've already tried starting it. How the hell? How? Oh, okay. That's how you do it. You have to open it up like that. Why don't they just have it where you can right-click like you do with everything else? Like, all the other cars, you right-click, and then it'll take you, like, it'll pop. I'll show you once we get in. That's weird. They should just have it the other way. Like, to move anything in this game, it's different than what it was right there. And all of the parts that I take off of this car, I'm going to keep in my back room. I'll probably... Okay, like, you see how it says move car? And then you go up, garage entrance B, lifter A, lifter B. And I got it on lifter A. Now, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's start. Oh yeah, I have 2 lifters. I can do that. I'll just leave it on here forever until it's done. Take everything off it. The teats. That's part of the body. Alrighty then. It already doesn't have that. Take that off. I forgot to take out the... What? There's not a window in that. Yeah, there's just not a window on that side. Take off the corner panel. Take off the bumper, which will take the headlights off with it. I'll start taking everything off the top of the engine that I can. Doesn't take long to actually take apart the whole engine. And it's mostly just the unscrewing that takes a little while, which I have mine upgraded. So it goes by 100% faster than what it was. This one I probably could have started out with getting it started in the first place. My favorite. I absolutely hate doing these, because then you gotta pull out the fucking tiny ass what is it? Valve push rod. Wow. I forget words sometimes, I'm sorry. I just don't care for like the really tiny taking apart stuff. Keep forgetting fucking push rods. I had a car the other day that came in here, and they have ones, if you're not familiar with the game yet. Fuck. You gotta take those off. You gotta take the fucking spark plugs all out. There's like story missions where the person just tells you what they think's wrong with the car. And then you have to go on a fucking wild goose chase trying to find out what's wrong with it, because the people that tell you there's something wrong don't know what's wrong. That piston definitely needs replaced, but I'm going to take everything off of this. Every single little bolt, I'm going to buy all brand new stuff. Hopefully. This is actually, I have not even touched this car yet. I accidentally took the hood off, but I put the same one back on. Because you hold to take parts off, and I held it instead of clicking it, and it just pulled the hood off. And I was like, oh, that's wonderful. So I know that the 20K that I have now, well, 19K that I have now is not going to be enough. Well, it might not be enough. It might be enough. I don't know. Costs a lot of money to fix up cars. I know I could probably get the whole engine done. Or the whole suspension, but it wouldn't be... I don't think it's going to be everything. But I could do one of those story mission ones where the payout's like $30,000, which I had one the other day. The thing I was talking about glitches, or like little things that need fixed in the game, there's a problem where there's a body part, like, not inner, it's just like outer part, called a bench. Not only do I not know where it is, but it's not even in the game. I checked the, that was missing a back clip. It just isn't in the game. Like, I went to their, thing. What the fuck you call it? Like, the Steam help page, and there was nothing. Like, well, there was stuff, but, like, people all said the same thing, that it's not in the game. You can't... Like, I don't even know what it's supposed to be, which makes it hard to understand. Because if you don't know where the part's at, or what it is, how are you supposed to find it? Because I know more of the basics on this, like mostly stuff I learned from my summer car. That needs replaced bad. I also want to know if I can put a different block into this. Okay, now I have to lift it up. And to avoid a $100 fine, I have to drain the oil. Okay, there's no oil. I feel like a fucking idiot now. To avoid a $100 fine, I must take out the oil. Okay, there's no oil. That's not good. Even have the fucking cap on the fucking end of the piston. Don't worry, I'll find out some more problems with this. You'd think $40,000 for a car, I wouldn't have to do anything to it. But yet again, this car in real life, there's another one without the fucking cap. In real life, this is worth way fucking more than $40K. Okay, now we gotta put it back down. I wish the lift went faster, to be honest. Okay, that's something else. I didn't know it didn't have a passenger seat or a back seat. You learn new things every day, don't you? The other thing is, sometimes the pistons are hard to take out for some reason. Like, not hard to take out. They're just hard to click. Like this one is being. You have to get into a certain spot for it to actually turn green. Look. You gotta turn the camera. There we go. Now we gotta lift it back up. Hurry up, Beatrice. I ain't got all day. I'm trying to like speed through this. What's still on it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be the transmission. Oops. Fucking forgot that there's a transmission on this. Ah, fuck. Then we gotta pull these four off. Click on the transmission. Gotta take the starter off. Some of the starters in this game you have to take off while the car's on the ground. Well, that's actually a really nice looking transmission. That's surprising because there's a lot of cars that come in the game that, wow, I mean the flywheel has a tiny bit of rust on it, but that's nothing compared to cars I've seen. Okay, now put it back down. You can pull the whole engine out. Then can you? No, you have to click on it. Okay, the engine is gone. I'm going to shit. I'm going to not shit. I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to take that out. And regular mode. Now what? Lift her back up. And I can start taking. I'll do the back first because the front is a little more complicated. It's not like more difficult, it's just more parts. Oh, drum brakes. I hope I can actually change like stuff on the car to the way I want it. Because I'd like to have disc brakes or ventilated disc brakes on it. Because drum brakes are the absolute fucking worst you can pretty much have. Or no brakes. Another thing you need to watch out for this game is when you have to replace the rubber bushings. I misplace them all the, like I don't misplace them, but I forget where they went all the time. It's always either where they hook, like where they would hook on to the car, or sometimes they automatically go. Let me take this out. Sometimes they automatically get put on, like you click one thing and it takes you to a couple other things. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. Like if you put on your caliper on the front or the back, it depends what kind of fucking wheels you have. If you put on the caliper, it will have what the fuck's it called? I don't remember now. Yay. What's a different example? 'Cause I don't think I know one. Okay, I took off something I didn't want to take off yet. That's great. Take off these. I feel too silent now. Take out the plate, and I can actually take the leaf spring out. Take that off. Follow the exhaust to the front. Honestly, the exhaust pipes don't even, like, most of this car looks pretty good. Here's some of those rubber bushings that you also have to look out for. The two in the back here, and then the two in the front. If my best suggestion to you is if you are planning on getting this game, if you get a car in that has like an unknown problem with the suspension, put it through the little testing room over there where you can test and make sure exactly what's wrong with the suspension. Come on. Wheels don't even look bad. Maybe I might end up making a, okay, this is what I wanted to, like, explain. Say if I'm adding a part, if I go to add the brake caliper, sometimes you can accidentally, like, the way I meant by, like, automatically placing in is you click the caliper you want, and then the caliper cylinder, it does, like, the same type of thing as, if you install, certain parts, like the, upper suspension arm and then the lower suspension arm. It'll automatically put the rubber bushings in like that. So then you go back and you forget. Another thing to always look out for is right there. The wheel hub bearings. Sometimes you forget to put those back in. I may have done that once or twice. Or twice. Take that off. Inner tie rod. There's a lot more parts to this than what I realized. I'm actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's not as many parts as I thought, because this is going fairly quick. Be like 5-minute video of me literally just taking this car apart. Oh, the sad thing is that is not the worst rotor I've seen, which is sad. Let me grab. There we go. There's that. Take that out. Take that off. Take this shit off. Take the lower one. Oh, fuck. Not the tie rod. I'm gonna have to take the outer tie rod off, though. Knuckle C. Take steering rack out. Sway bar. The actual. Right there we go. We have a completely what's the word I'm looking for? Stripped. A completely stripped car. There's literally nothing on this anymore. I wonder if I can. I'm gonna try. It's gonna be like, no. Wheels are missing from car. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I waited until I got to this building, or until I got a second lift. That way I can leave this one on here while earning money doing other cars, which I should actually. I need me a cash cow. These ones that, that's not actually one that would probably get me a lot of money. This would. Okay, there she is. This is actually the first Mustang I worked on, which is a little odd, because you'd think you'd have more on here. hate grabbing this. I'm gonna place everything in here. That way, in case I forget the part or something, I know what it's called. Oh my gosh. Hear me speed clicking. And we're good. Okay, so all of the car parts for my Superbird are in there now. That way I can take stuff off of this car and it's not going to mess with this at all. I still need to unlock the paint shop, which is going to be very soon. So I'm not going to be able to really work on the car a whole lot until then. I'm probably going to do the body first. Do just the panels and stuff first. Is that a window? Yes, it is. Okay, gotta put the window back. I forgot a window. It's not completely stripped yet. The fuck? What? I must have missed some parts. What? I'm lost. I wonder if it did that thing, because sometimes this game does a thing where it will double everything you have. Okay, I got the wheels and shit. Oh, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Let me go look how close it is until... Okay, I have a while until I can get the... What is that, the 4th garage? Not sure what one it is. Yeah, this one comes with the sprayer. So I just need to go like 4 fucking years of levels. Oh shit, I'm only on 13. Wow. So I need to get to level, what, 27? Something like that. 27 or 28. To unlock this. That's bullshit. But then, yeah, that's the last one that I have to unlock. Because I'm not going to be able to do any paint work to this, and I need paint work. So I guess that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to watch one of my previous, next, and related videos. And remember to follow me on Twitter and Facebook so you can get notified whenever I post a video. And I will see you guys in the next one.